Looks like it's that time again. The dogs all have a bone. Something in my heart tells me to make this video because I know that I need to publicly apologize to a few people that I've been talking a little smack on here on the internet, and that's not like me to want to hurt people in general, but especially publicly. It goes against just who I am, who my soul is. But basically, you know, I spent this last year in Memphis trying to learn how to move forward from a lot of bad things that have happened to me in the past so that I could hopefully learn how to have just better relationships, just to have good relationships in my life, you know. And I've had a hard time standing up for myself throughout my life. You know, just a really hard time, because every person that has hurt me, I genuinely cared about. And so I never wanted to stand up for myself with those people that hurt me, because it was like, you know, the first person being my grandfather, and then my father, you know, my biological father, my sister. And then in recent years, it's just been people that I befriended, and they've just done really bad things to me and used me, you know, and so I never wanted to stand up for myself because I always felt like, you know, because I loved them. And then recently, I think I've been listening to a little bit too much Jordan Peterson, but whatever it was that I've been listening to, I just thought that maybe standing up for myself was going to be what would ultimately heal me, you know. And so I was talking smack on my ex-assistant. You know, I've just talked a lot of crap on people that I loved a lot. And so I thought that maybe like finally standing up for myself and maybe like revealing how crappy they were or whatever would help me. No, it didn't help at all, because now I'm just hurting, because at the end of the day, I genuinely loved and cared deeply about those people. And so now I'm feeling very sad because I'm not typically comfortable with hurting people that I love. I don't like hurting anyone. And so now I'm feeling like overwhelmingly sad. Last night I reached out to that YouTuber that I was just so mad at, because I felt like she was just being such a copycat, and like, just stop it. And so I spoke my mind to her, and then today it was like, I think that I enjoyed being a good girlfriend to her more than I enjoyed speaking my mind and being mean. And so now I just regret it. You know, I enjoyed being nice to my stepdad instead of saying those mean things that I said to him. I enjoyed having a relationship with my older sister, even though I know she has problems and she did some really bad things throughout her life that have hurt me. But I enjoyed loving them more than hurting them. And so I guess I wanted to make this video because I do plan to have a kid. And I hope one day she gets to watch these, she or he, and hopefully can learn a few lessons through me instead of the hard way, like I had to learn them. And let me tell you something. You're always better off choosing love. And it doesn't mean that you're not standing up for yourself. It means that you love wholeheartedly, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. And sometimes people are going to take advantage of you because you love them, you know? Cared about them, cared about their livelihood, wanted the nice things for them, you know? Anyways, I talked a lot of smack on David. You know, yeah, he hurt me. And he lied and he did things bad, but publicly talking about it didn't help anything, okay? Didn't help him, it didn't help me, it didn't repair the relationship, it didn't do anything except make me feel horrible inside. Because like I said, at one point in time, like I called him my brother, you know, I treated him like a brother. Anywho, that's the lesson that I've learned today. is that saying mean things to people that have done, you know, some shady things, or maybe just, we're all just human, and a lot of people don't know how to get by, and so they do stupid stuff in order to get by, and everyone's so worried about being broke, and people do stupid things, but maybe just don't take it so personally, you know? So I think I just need to stop trying to think that I'm being so like I'm healing myself by like telling these people how they hurt me, you know? It's making it worse. It's just making everything worse. It's not making anything better. Nothing's better, you know? Now I just don't have a relationship with my sister. I don't know if I'll ever have a relationship with my stepdad again. I don't. I'd rather just forgive him, you know? I honestly, throughout even the year that I was just really struggling because I've never had somebody publicly make videos about me that were so false. So the David situation, I kind of was just waiting for him to come around and apologize because it hurt so bad. And I always felt like we could have still worked together and done really cool things together, and we had a good vibe in that shop, and I was so ready and willing to forgive, even with Dawn, you know. I even texted her not too long ago. It was quite a few months ago, but I was like, even though she did things that backstabbed me and she lied and she used me for her own financial gain, I still forgave her because I really enjoyed my time with her, because she actually, like, she has a good soul. I think she's just used to having to do what she needs to do because she thinks that that's what she has to do to get by. And so I even text her and I was like, don't you think that we're supposed to be friends? And she never texts me back or something like that. But I'm so willing to forgive those people because I understand how hard life is, you know? I just get it. And so I can forgive. So I'm going to stop being an asshole to everyone that has done something to hurt me, and I'm just going to continue to forgive them and be a loving human. That's all we can do. You know, you're better off. You're just better off. And I knew that. And when I talk crap on my ex-boyfriend Brett, I never wanted to do that. I honestly always wanted to meet his kid, and finding out that his wife enjoyed my YouTube channel, and now I just feel like I burnt that bridge forever. You know, I would have loved to sit down and have dinner with those two people, you know? I love to meet the woman that loves the man that I loved for so long, you know? And to meet their child, and now I've just said things that I don't think I can ever take back, so I'm done doing that, okay? Anyways, I want to publicly apologize to Jason Crocker. I know I talked some crap on you recently in a live stream. Nikki, sorry, David, and Dawn. Those are the people that I talk crap on publicly. My grandmother, my father. There's been a lot. My sister. So I'm sorry. And I hope that one day we can just all just forgive each other and just move forward with our lives and just release each other from every aspect of our life if that's what's needed. Or come back together and just find forgiveness and be friends again, you know? Because I say this time and time again, like, we can't walk through this life alone. We need people, you know? We need support, we need friends, we need people, and that's all I wanted to say. Almost done here. I'm making a walking stick. Anyways, sorry I got really emotional, but it's just one of those things. I think it's gonna help me just let go of a lot of this. I'm gonna go test out my walking stick here. Let's see. We can cut it down. We can cut it down a little bit. It's a little bit crooked. I don't know if it's the best walking stick.